Okay, here we are at this beautiful location, Santa Margarita Ranch, for Sunset SAVOR the Central Coast. And I'm here with editor Katie Tamony. And Katie, what a glorious day we're having here. And this
Couldn't be better.
Yeah, this is showcasing the bounty of the Central Coast. But I wanted to ask you, what are some of the highlights one should stop by at this event?
Well, you know, it's a great food and wine experience, and of course there are so many wineries you can taste from, but I think what makes this event truly special is how much you can learn about what's grown here, and you can talk to the farmers. That's one of my favorite aspects. You can talk to the farmers, find out how they prepare the food that they grow. There are wonderful chef demonstrations happening all over the event. And of course there's the train,
Of course.
which makes it a really special event. You can ride the train, you can test drive a car, you can learn about backyard farming. You know, we've got our chickens and our bees back there, so it's such an interesting mix of sophisticated and yet like down-home, authentic experience.
Right, there goes the train. Anyway, this is just like a microcosm of what is offered in this area, and I think that Sunset Magazine does such a great job of not just highlighting this area, but for the whole West.
Oh, thank you.
And I was wondering, how is social media being portrayed in it with the magazine?
How are we
and
using
promoting it to bring more people into events such as this?
Well, you know, we have 30,000 followers on Facebook and about the same on Twitter. And what's great about Facebook is it's really a community builder, and so is Twitter. And so we're able to interact with our readers and find out what they want from an event, what they like about it in instant time, in real time.
Right.
And so that is such a nice complement to what we can do in print. You know, just it broadens the Sunset experience, I think. That's what I love about social media. I'll be tweeting from the event.
Right. And that way, you know, people know instantly what's going on.
Right.
What are the highlights? Well, you know, where should I go right now? Or maybe what wine should I try?
Exactly.
Right now? So I just think this is such a glorious event. And for you personally, what are some of your favorites here?
Well, you know, actually, I did. We have these tours that you can do, day trips, and I did the Abalone Farm tour yesterday, and that is pretty spectacular. I highly recommend that, and that'll definitely be on the agenda next year as well for people to come to.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that was very interesting.
Yeah.
We went on the foodie tour.
Oh, great.
Slow, and that indeed was a great way to experience the culture and the food of the town, and give you a sense of the community.
Yeah.
And I think this is such a great way to introduce people to the Central Coast.
You know, I really think it's an area that's just being discovered by the broader West. I mean, we've been covering it now for many, many years, but I can sense a shift in the people that are coming here, you know, from LA, San Francisco Bay, and they're realizing you can have all the food and wine that you associate with places like Napa, and you can have the mix of the coast with the wineries in such a genuine atmosphere.
And then this year you're going to be showcasing Washington State wine.
Yes,
also.
we've actually broadened the pool of wineries represented here, and we have our friends from Washington State coming down, and that's a fun part of the learning too, is comparing wines from different regions.
Absolutely. So you have that going on.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe next year you'll have an event like that up in Washington.
Well,
you
who
never know.
knows?
You
It
never
could
know.
happen. It could happen. Yeah.
But anyway, I want to thank you for your time today,
you.
and we're looking forward to this year's events and seeing it grow even further next year.
Great. So are we.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Bye.